This video will give a brief introduction in Azure Machine Learning Studio, specifically the automated machine learning functionality. Let's start in Customer Insights and go to Customers. We want to figure out if this customer is likely to subscribe to a fixed term deposit. For this, we'll have to go to the Azure Machine Learning Studio. Here, we'll check what datasets are available and click on our bank marketing dataset. When clicking on this dataset, you'll see menu buttons such as New Version. For the sake of this video, let's assume the current dataset is still relevant and does not need an update. According to the attributes, the dataset contains one file and is displayed as a table instead of a regular text file. Clicking on Consume, you'll find a few lines of Python code specifying the location and name of our dataset. Going on to Explore, we can check out our data. We'll take a short look at it to find out what we know about our customers. These variables are the foundation on which the predictions will be built. For example, the Y column, which is right at the end, tells us if a certain customer is subscribed to a fixed term deposit or not. Let's go back to the home page and click Create New. In this case, we are creating an automated ML run. Let's select our dataset and click Next. We're creating a new experiment and naming it as well. Our target column is Y, as we want to know what customer is subscribing to a fixed term deposit. We also have to select our compute cluster. We could create a new one, and as you can see, it is basically a virtual machine for machine learning purposes. As we already have another compute cluster, we will cancel this task. After selecting our compute cluster, we click Next again, and we're selecting the classification task because we are creating a model using yes and no values. Our validation type will be k-fold cross-validation with 5 cross-validations, and we're not selecting a test dataset. You can then click Finish, or as we're doing now, we're clicking Cancel because we are going to look at a previous run of the same experiment. This experiment is called Maroon Mango. This name was automatically generated by Azure and has nothing to do with our dataset. However, we could change it into a more relevant name. Under Data Guardrails, you can find a few data quality checks. Going on to Models, you'll see several algorithms, such as Voting Ensemble. We'll select this one as it has the highest AUC score and already has a loaded explanation. In this model, 100% of the data was used to train it. There are 4 types of explanations which will give you more details concerning the algorithm. For example, the most important feature within the selected model. In this case, the top 4 most important features are shown, but it's possible to change this. For example, now we're showing the top 6 most important features. Under Metrics, you'll find the accuracy rate, and the confusion matrix. In the menu on the left, that can be changed into more or less calculations. It can also be changed from a chart view to a table view. Data transformations shows the different steps in creating the model from beginning to end. In outputs and logs, you can even check the Python code behind the algorithm. Other parts of the menu aren't relevant for now, so we'll go back to Customer Insights and connect our model. This concludes our introduction to AutoML.